Hello and welcome back to Attingham Park for episode number 11. So today, if you couldn't already tell, we are drilling our field, our biggest arable field, with corn today. I have purchased, as you can see, a bigger rig to make things a bit more efficient and get the job done quicker. So it's been a bit of a costly investment, but a good investment nevertheless. So I have purchased the smaller Challenger out of the two in game. There we go. It's the MT743, and then I have purchased the horse planter as well. So this means we're going to get the fields done a lot quicker. Also, it's going to be handy when it comes to doing contracts as well, because I'll hopefully purchase a bigger cultivator for this to pull. This is obviously going to be now our main tractor for doing field work, cultivations and drilling and whatnot. So that I think it's been a good purchase. It's obviously, like I say, it's been a costly one, but I think we'll definitely get our use out of it now that we're getting into sort of earning quite a bit more money and starting to purchase bigger fields. So I have made a start on the field. I've gone round twice and we're just starting on the third headland now. So we'll hop in the tractor, get it all turned on. I'm not doing tram lines because in real life you wouldn't really do tram lines on a maize field, so I'm not doing tram lines on this. I'm not too sure if I will spray weeds off or not. I'll have to see in the future. There might not even be any weeds that come up anyway. So I have got the mod installed as well, which means you don't have to roll after seeding crops like corn, potatoes, sugar beet, that sort of thing, because in IRL you wouldn't do. So it's a realistic thing. So we won't need to roll after we've finished drilling this field. We'll just have to fertilize it. So, but yeah, a few people, when I mentioned in the past about buying this tractor, a few people wanted me to buy other tractors, but it's been a while since I've used this tractor. To be fair, I don't think I've used it in FS22. I used it quite a bit in 19 on different save games, but it is probably my favourite tractor to use in farm sim. So you've got the Fendt tractor, but I didn't really want a Fendt on this save. So, and then this, in my opinion, as well, is probably the best planter in the game for how much seed it holds and how wide it is. I put the wide tires on it as well, just to help with compaction on the field, spread the weight a bit more evenly. I think at some point as well we're obviously going to have to go and fill up again with seeds, because we're slowly getting through quite a bit of seed planting this field. But yeah, by the time this field is ready to harvest next year, I would pretty much hope that we'd finished emptying the bunker that's currently full of maize silage at the cow yard. So, or at that point, we might have purchased another cow yard. You never know. So that's one thing. But yeah, not a lot else has really happened on the farm. Just been sort of ticking it over, doing odd jobs, earning a bit more money here and there, keeping the BGA topped up, the cattle fed, until it's been time to come and drill this field. So there we go. We're just coming up to the end of the third headland. Now what we'll do is we'll go up and down the field, but we'll set GPS up. I think we'll drill it this way at 0 degrees. Set this all up like that, and there we go. Get this field drilled. This is a nice rig, I think. Nice setup for drilling. I could have probably fertilized as well as I seeded, but I think I'd just prefer just to go over after I've done the field and fertilize it separately. I haven't used like drilling and fertilizing at the same time with precision farming, so I don't know if it works or if it doesn't. If you do know the answer though, let me know in the comment section down below. Would be helpful. Another thing I have been doing off screen as well is I did purchase a slurry tanker to transfer the slurry from the cow yard down to our storage at the BGA. So that's one thing I've been doing as well. That's another thing I've purchased off screen and been doing. Doesn't take too long. I think it was something like maybe 10 loads I did. So obviously the cow yard holds about 70,000 litres, I think it is. So obviously it's not long since I last emptied it, so it's only got 5,000 in at the moment. I think the manure, again, I need to cart that at some point because that's slowly filling up again. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't particularly like driving these tractors in Farm Sim because of how much they turn on themselves and they're quite sensitive steering wise, but it took me a while, but over time with practice, they are really good tractors to use. So obviously you can turn so much on yourself like that, whereas probably your normal wheel tractors wouldn't perhaps be able to do it, or turn as much on themselves at least anyway. Yeah, we get this little corner done. Slowly getting through the field, like so. Obviously after doing this little corner bit, we've got the main chunk of the field to be getting on with. I might go and get some more seed though before I crack on with that other half. Get this bit done and then we'll perhaps head back to the yard, get filled up with some more seed and come back. Okay, so we're back at the yard. Just getting the bag lifter on. Put some more seed in. I think it'll probably take about this bag and maybe another 2, probably. Possibly. I think it'll take all this and another bag at least. At the very least. There we go. Get another bag. Probably need to top up my supplies. Probably do with some more fertilizer for sure. Probably won't need any more seeds for this year, as this is obviously our last field. But we do quite a lot of contract work when it comes to fertilizing and whatnot. So I'll probably need to purchase some more fertilizer bags at some point. Yeah, I think it's going to take one more bag. Might use all of this seed doing this field. Have to see how we get on. There we go. I think that's us full. Yep, we're full. Oh, wrong tractor. I'll leave this on the JCB because we'll no doubt have to come back soon at some point again and fill up, because we're definitely going down the sea quite a bit, planting corn. Part this in here. I've got the first spinner on ready to fertilize the field when we've finished. There we go. We can close that up and we'll head back to the field. Here we go. We're just setting up again. I don't think it'll take us too long to get this field done, in all honesty, so we'll hopefully get it fertilized today as well. That'd be a good job done. That'd be this field done, ready for next year's harvest. And then obviously in the meantime, we'll have to try and save up the money to get the other half of the forage harvester. Well, obviously we've got the header, just need the actual harvester bit. So we'll have to save up and try and earn the money for that. I think we are looking at about $500,000 to purchase the John Deere one. But again, I think, you know, when we really get going, having quite a lot of maize to harvest, it's, you know, it'll definitely earn its keep. When we've got a lot of cows going and everything, so... And at the end of the day, if we've got one of our cow silage pits that are full with maize and we can't take it back to any of our yards, we can always just put it in the one at the BGA and just sell it there. We've always got that option as well. So I don't think there'll ever be a year where we just can't physically put it in a clamp. I think there'll always be somewhere for it. I don't think I'd harvest it as corn to give it, you know, an actual grain crop. I think it's worth more to us as silage. But yeah, I'm going to crack on seeding this field, getting it drilled. We've done a good chunk of it so far. But yeah, I'll come back when we've finished and we'll come down with fertilizer spinner and we'll get it, get some fert spread on it. So here we are. We're just finishing up the last little bit of the field. Just this little corner. Luckily, I haven't had to go and get any more seed, which is good. So yeah, we'll get this bit done. And then we'll head back and we'll grab the John Deere and the fert spreader. And we'll come and spread some fertilizer on here. I can't remember off the top of my head how much fertilizer corn needs. I suppose we'll soon find out when we come back up here. But yeah, I won't need this seeder now for the rest of the year unless a contract comes up requiring a planter. It's been funny really, because contract wise I haven't had any contracts come up recently, so I need to have a look and see if they updated the refresh contracts mod, because I know at one point it wasn't working with one of the updates for FS. I need to have a look at that. But yeah, as it stands at the moment, I haven't got any contracts on the go, so probably the next task we'll come back with next episode will probably be grass mowing again, because grass fields aren't far off ready to mow, and I'm not far off emptying the grass silage bunkers both at the BGA and at the cow yard, so I'll give this a wash, seeing as we won't need it now for the rest of the year, or for a contract, like I say. It's rare I see contracts, to be honest, with planters on this map anyway. I won't bother with the tractor. I'll probably, no doubt, at some point need it for something. Slide it in there, in between the roller and the other seed drill. That'd be good. There we go. Get it detached. We'll part this up. Might part this in here, actually. Yeah, there's room for it. There we go. We'll leave that there. Close this up. And we'll grab the John Deere. Lift it up. There we go. And we'll head back to the field. Okay, so here we are. See how much this is going to need. 150 kilos, 160 kilos a hectare. I don't think it's going to go down too quick. It's going to slowly go down, obviously. I've got the biggest width on this. I've set it to, yeah, 50 meters, which obviously isn't very realistic, but gets the job done. 140 down this end. 55, 50. I take my hat off to the people who do this manually, because it flickers about so much how much application of whatever you're doing needs. Trying to get it spot on all the time, it'd be a nightmare. There we go. Change it back to a more reasonable working width. 24 meters. Just so we play a bit more realistically. I'm hoping, yeah. It's used quite a bit of fertiliser on this field. Hopefully we'll have enough to do the whole field. Not looking too bad at the moment. But yeah, unless this field needs weeding, I shan't touch it now until we harvest it next year. So there we go. We've just and enough to fertilise the whole field. Which is perfect. So if we go in now, we have a lovely green field. Which is perfect. Just what we want. But yeah, that is going to be the episode for today. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going to be happening next episode. Could be grass work, possibly. I'm not too sure. Obviously now we've got all of our arable field. They're all drilled. So what I might possibly do is if it comes to when I need to do the grass work, I might do that off screen. And then possibly next episode we'll come back with some flurry spreading with pumps and hoses. So that'll be something definitely to look forward to. So if you're not already, definitely subscribe down below. But yeah, if you have enjoyed today's episode, remember to hit that like button. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.